Disclaimer, this video is intended for commentary, review, and entertainment purposes under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. All opinions expressed are my own and are based on publicly available content. No copyright infringement is intended. Any clips, images, music, or trademarks featured belong to their respective owners. The purpose of this content is to provide an analysis, reactions, and discussion on reality television, entertainment news, social media topics, and pop culture. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey yo, I been on, bitch, you been going, Bentley 10 song, Benny Rank song. Hey yo, I been on, Laura Bancroft, please say Charlie, drop the Vans off, period, no shade.
Bitch. Poor Summer, her wig came off, you bitch. Anyways, hey guys, gals, and everyone in between, you know it's your girl, JayPee, period, back in the flesh, and we are here to get into Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 2. Period. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, so this episode picks up with the second round between Dolly and Summer. Okay, Dolly ran up on Summer. Summer was like, why are you mad? That triggered Dolly to run up, okay? So yeah, Summer's walking out, the door, and Dolly's chasing her like, Summer, you're ducking wreck. And she runs up on her. Summer turns around, boop, tries to whack her with her little high heel and wig that was in her hand. But Dolly got a good grip of her braids and But it was a quick fight. Security did intervene, but Dolly did get some uppercuts in, no shade. Knocked Summer off her feet a little bit. So I would say Dolly got the edge or advantage in this exchange. But Dolly did also need some medical attention because, that heel Summer hit her with kind of was making her bleed like on the side of her face or cheek or whatever it was.
Bitch, I don't care, bitch. Run me that bitch. You hit me with that shoe, bitch, and I'm on your ass like right on rice.
So after the fight, Natalie and Rolly checking on Dolly to make sure she's good. And Natalie also expressed that Summer was kind of moving strangely. Next scene, so we have the Cabaret ladies, okay? So we have Neek and Egypt sit down to discuss, the group dynamic. Neek kind of explained that she's kind of, taking the leadership role and trying to get, all the Cabaret ladies on one accord and united. So the one and only Miss Wet, Paris and London. Never thirsty 'cause I stay wet. Okay. I live for her. I'm sorry. She's so funny. Like, if y'all hate Wet, like, what's wrong with you? She's like Diamond. Like, how can you take them that serious? Like, they're just there to put on the show and be funny and show personality and character, which a lot of these bitches don't have other than fighting skills. And they barely can fight. Not all of them, but some of them can fight at that. Anyways, Wet came in dancing, standing on tables, bringing her chaotic signature energy, which I love. And Egypt explained that her and Wet kind of had a little problem and previously had some tension, but I guess they're trying to talk through it and work it out, or just was like, oh, it wasn't that serious, and moved on.
How we was fine.
Y'all cool, right?
Yeah.
There was a misunderstanding. Great.
Trying to just talk it out because it really was a big misunderstanding, and like, we don't need to fight over no bullshit like that.
But the peace didn't last long because right when Neek brought up Amber, guess who walks through the damn doors? Amber. In the middle of Wet also saying her name, which kind of made it seem like she might have possibly been talking shit, which I don't think she was. But Amber was like, Amber.
Oh, when Amber came along and I wasn't really too fun.
Amber.
Yes.
So yeah, basically Amber ran up on Wet. Bitch. Okay, not my girl. And I don't think my girl was expecting that because honestly, I thought they were cool or moved on from, their Jocelyn's Cabaret beef. But they're very hot and cold, I noticed. Like 1 minute they're cool, the next minute they're ripping each other's installs out. So Wet made it clear like she wasn't interested in giving like Amber a storyline or trying to fight, whatever. And I think she suggested that Amber focus on handling her beef with, you know, Ivory.
You don't get no pointers fighting me, bitch.
You're weak.
Yeah.
You're weak.
You
My
should
name
fight
is
Ivory.
And probably Tasiki or whoever. Wet then accused Amber of being a flip-flopper and a snake. And Amber in her confessional, I believe, described her and Wet's relationship as like a love-hate relationship.
It's just like a love-hate relationship with Wet.
I think even after they got done fighting, like they hugged and was like, bitch, I forget what she said, but it's like, bitch, like, was that fight even that serious if y'all hugged after y'all, you know, yelled and did all the most to each other? Like, I don't know, but still entertaining nonetheless. All right, moving on to the Pretty Three. All right, so Natalie, Coachella, and Fauna sit down and discuss the tension between them and K-Rican. So Coachella admitted that she felt disappointed because she doesn't play the internet games with her friends. Fauna also stated that they all agreed, like, if anything were to happen or if they ever had any issues with each other, like, they wouldn't take it to the internet type shit.
I'm really trying to figure this one out.
She went on the internet and it's like we always said we was never doing that in our friendship for real.
And then K-Rican finally enters.
Miss Ricky motherfucker put it on me, bitch. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Period, boo.
So K-Rican immediately acknowledged that taking things to the internet was a chop, like she was wrong for that and it wasn't the right move.
I'ma start off because I'm a real bitch. The internet shit was wrong. But honestly, I really felt like y'all did not have my back.
But she did state that she felt isolated and basically like they didn't have her back, like they didn't support her during the reunion. And then Coachella revealed that she recently undergone breast surgery. I guess she had some sort of infection in her breast, so she couldn't really, you know, perform and physically step up and move how she wanted to. But long story short, K-Rican took accountability. Everything seems pretty mellow and cool right now, and they just decide to move forward. Now back to the Cabaret girls. So we have our fourth Cabaret lady, and it is none other than Miss Kanaya, baby. And she is tea, she is giving, and she looks great, okay? So Kanaya and Egypt immediately start arguing. I'm not too fond or sure where this beef came from. I'm guessing it has something to do with Jocelyn's Cabaret though.
But you gonna slap me for what? Slap me for what? I almost like slap me for what? Slap these.
Meek did try to continue to, you know, encourage the ladies to, you know, stick together, etc. But Egypt made it clear like she is not trying to be friends with Kanaya. And then Kanaya, I think, said like if Egypt does not like her, she should stop talking about her behind her back or something like that. And then the argument escalates quickly. So then, you know, Egypt stood up, was like, what's that? Miss Kanaya wasn't really on that. She like, get this bitch away from me, but Egypt ran up anyway.
This bitch is running from me at that. Like, I ain't never had to chase a bitch to fight.
Other bitches. This don't even make sense. Slap these other bitches. Don't let her near me.
First round wasn't too much. It wasn't that impressive. Mainly because Kanaya was a little hesitant at first to, you know, engage and defend herself. But definitely the second round though, she was holding her ground, okay? She was over there trying to hit her with her wig. Bitch, back up, back up. That shit had me dead. And then, you know, they continue exchanging words. That leads to a third round. They're fighting on the damn stage, falling off the stage and shit.
All over this motherfucking strip club, on top of the tables, on the floor, on the stage, like.
And then even after being separated, Miss Kanaya climbed onto a table and somehow they were able to get a fourth round in, okay? Security was working overtime this scene. The root of the beef still kind of remains unclear, but both of them seem to kind of keep this issue going and not really messing with one another, so we'll just have to wait and see what transpires. But, you know, they was both doing the big one or whatever. So eventually Egypt walks away from the group, and she rejected Neek's attempt of, you know, creating a sisterhood between them. Kanaya initially admitted that she didn't trust nobody to have her back, but then agreed that sticking together would be like better for them because, you know, they're all fond of each other and they know how baddies can get. So she ultimately decided to kind of be a group with Wet Wet, Neek, and possibly Egypt.
So Neek trying to make me and Kanaya do this kumbaya shit, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not feeling none of that.
And then, yeah, like I said, Wet Wet and Amber ended up hugging, making up a little bit, declaring peace for now, proving once again that their friendships can literally change directions at any time, literally.
Y'all do this every time. I'm sick.
But now we are going to the next scene, rehearsal day. So Natalie gathers everyone up for rehearsals. She explained that she helped put, you know, some of the production up, but she won't be able to stay, so she leaves Rolly in charge. So a few cast members, you know, made their introduction. We have Tavy announce like she's not friends with anyone, so anybody could get that if they need that, okay?
I ain't got near friend on this motherfucking cast, so anybody can get it.
Tinka arrived ready for whatever, suited and booted. Also Persuasion BGC girl, suited and booted. I don't even know who she beefing with. And then Lemmy also revealed that him and Natalie have a performance that they have to leave to attend. But yeah, I thought that was pretty dope.
I'm excited to join Natalie. She and I were invited to participate and perform at Coachella.
So Natalie was like preparing to leave or whatever, and she like kissed Rolly on the cheek. And then right after that happened, she like tried to come up to Rolly and try to confront her and fight her.
Bitch, back the fuck up, you weird asshole.
And I don't even know where this beef is coming from. So I'm just as lost as y'all if y'all don't know either. So yeah, Rolly and Pressure exchange a few words, but then Persuasion hops in and gets into it with Pressure. And you know, she was insulting her, giving her low blows, saying she sells herself and be selling that coochie, etc. But we already knew this, T, okay? We already know.
Bitch is a fucking walking prostitute. She sell pussy for $40.
You know, she be on Ferragamo Street.
Huh?
We already know she be on Figaro, okay? Every time we link up, it's giving Figaro. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my God, I need to listen to that song by Megan. It's been a while. So yeah, around the room, everyone kind of seemed on edge already. And Neek even admitted that her anxiety was through the roof.
Bitch, my back was up against the wall, even though I ain't have no beef. It was that intense, like anxiety through the fucking roof.
And then, oh my gosh, the piece really don't last that long ever. Because tell me why Wet Wet and freaking Amber end up fighting again after they just hugged and made up. Like, oh gosh. So basically, Amber confronted Wet Wet after hearing allegedly that she whispered in Kanaya's ear that if like a fight broke out or whatever, like she wouldn't assist Amber or something in the fight. I don't know if she meant like against Ivory or Tasiki, but bitch, I would understand why, because who would want to fight them? Because baby, we know you're leaving with a mark or two, no shade. So yeah, after a brief exchange of them going back and forth, Amber ended up slapping Wet Wet. And then they get into a little mini scuffle, and then I'm just like, oh gosh, y'all gotta move on, y'all gotta let this go, no shade. We don't need no more Amber and Wet Wet storylines, okay? But then yeah, later Amber stepped outside, she was saying her asthma or whatever was acting up, and Wet Wet just, hey, over there dancing, turning up by the stage, doing her wet things, you know? And then DTB gets up on stage to start performing, you know, rehearsing her songs. And at this point, this is where the rehearsals completely fell apart, okay? Line that shit up, line that shit up. Oh, you bitches think you tough? So, Ciroc ended up lining it up with Davey. Or I think attempted to get her. Fauna then lined it up with Tavy. Cold Killer tried to jump into the action, you know. Then we have Tinka and Killa going multiple rounds. Pressure and Persuasion squared up and started fighting. DJ Sky was just locked in her little computer doing her DJ shit with all this madness going on. So I guess she was the only one who was trying to be professional. Her and Diamond. Soon after, we get ET and CAMILLA getting into it. Fauna and Tinka then line it up. And I'm not gonna lie, Fauna was sticking and moving. She was a little too fast for Tinka, no shade. I would say she got the best of Tinka. I was living, no shade. After the fight, I think Tinka was rubbing Fauna's wig all up in her booty crack. Fauna's like, I don't even want that installed no more. Like, you could keep the wig tapes. And then Miss Mariah Lynn even tried to run up on DJ Sky and throw a microphone at her head, because clearly she is still pressed about being jumped by DJ Sky and her friends. And I guess also Sky attempted or tried to throw a mic at Mariah as well. And then we get a very anticipated moment. Big Lex then tries to confront CAMILLA, but things escalate and they get into a little altercation. And Kalina was lean back, okay? No shade. Security was like all in the middle and kind of was blocking and preventing CAMILLA from really doing much. But you know, she did what she could. I would say she still held her own. But Lex was somehow able to get a little advantage, and she got her a few times, making CAMILLA bleed a little bit. I don't know if she was bleeding on the side of her head or her, I don't think it was her nose, but there was a little bit of blood. So then backstage, Biggie and Tasiki try to, you know, calm CAMILLA down and comfort her. CAMILLA was visibly upset. She was pissed off because she said Lex had rings on. And I think she did have rings on, but I might have to double check. But yeah, basically she expressed frustration because, you know, she's a mother and she's like, I got kids to come home to. I told y'all she had rings on. Look at my face. So she wasn't happy at all. So as if there wasn't enough chaos already, ET and Persuasion end up arguing and getting into it. And I'm not sure what the exact source of their beef or issue stems from, but yeah, they were able to get it in like 1 or 2 rounds, I believe. And then the episode ends. All right, so for next week on episode 3, we see CAMILLA reaching her breaking point. Someone, I guess, maced ET because she's like, oh, my eyes, mace, whatever. We also see Amber sneaking ET right after, you know, her covering her eyes because, you know, she got maced or whatever. And that was unexpected. She hit that girl hard as hell, no shade. It looks like Persuasion and ET are still going at it. Rolly appears to be antagonizing Miss Daisy Dukes.
You get some, bitch! I got this bitch, you get some, bitch!
We have Big Lex and Ciroc running it back. Okay, one-on-one. And then we see Natalie performing, and I believe she brought Bad Dolly and Stunner Girl too on the stage to perform and make some appearances, which was pretty dope. And then we see Diamond and Body and Fauna getting into it backstage. And Diamond says, yeah, she needs her lick back from the reunion, no shade. So yeah, with this rehearsal turning into a damn battleground, things look like it's gonna get even more grittier next episode, no shade. Ciao. And I just remember, I forgot to tell y'all to get y'all drinks and snacks. So if you haven't, grab your drinks and snacks. But we at the end of the episode, so I don't know if I'm too late already. My bad. Trying this neutral or natural, I don't know how the hell you pronounce it, watermelon flavor. It's okay. It'll do, okay. But yeah, y'all, that was Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 2. Please make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications if you want to keep up with a bad bitch like me, no shade. We are almost at 200 subs, yes. I will be doing another giveaway at 200 subs, so make sure y'all, be on the lookout. Get you a nice little reward, okay? For the free ski, all you gotta do is subscribe, babes. Yeah, and watch my videos, because I'll be showing them in the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. But y'all know my mantra. Don't forget to keep continuing to be the bad bitch you were born to be, because who else is gonna be it for you? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, JayPee gang, I will see y'all in the next one. Stay safe wherever you are, wherever you live. And yeah, JayPee out. Mwah.